To see a little break, but it's not over.
Absolutely. We've got just a tiny little bit of a break right now, but we're going to be continuing to see a lot more rain and more intense conditions expected as we go through the rest of the day. So what we're really seeing right now is this massive system bringing in a low pressure and a lot of cold air from the Arctic that's pushing down across the entirety of the west coast. This morning you can see just how widespread this storm system is. As it moves onshore, we're seeing that first impulse of rain right now, but we are not done with this yet. There's a lot of rain after it, and then a secondary low pressure system, and that's going to push through later on this afternoon with a much more intense area of that rain. So we're just getting started with this system. We saw some yesterday, seeing a lot this morning, and we're going to be seeing this all the way through the daytime hours, even into tomorrow as well. So what we're seeing right now with that radar, we've seen a little bit of that first impulse, a little bit of a break, and then more rain is on its way a little bit farther out towards the coasts. But now it's time to start looking a little bit farther to the south, and that's where the next couple of systems are going to be starting to move in from. There's a little bit more of those atmospheric river conditions down to the south of us. We're not technically included in that. We've got slightly less conditions than an official atmospheric river, but they will be seeing that down in the LA basin. We're just on the edge of that. There's a lot of water with this storm. So timing out the next couple of hours. Right now, we've got that little bit of a break going on, continuing to see those winds pushing in from the southeast. That's where we're continuing to see lots more of the very windy conditions out there. Continuing to see that push through. Lots more rain is expected with that secondary impulse. We could be seeing some really much more intense conditions by about 2 p.m. this afternoon. And even though it's going to be in the warmest part of the day, we do still have that potential for some snow in those highest elevations. It's going to be messy up there, especially where we're getting close to that 32-degree mark. In the interior valleys, it'll cool down significantly into the evening hours. That's where we got an even greater chance for some significant snowfall in those interiors, but still lots of rain all the way through this evening. Then we're going to see it shift a little bit more to the more of those scattered showers with the potential for some thunderstorms and even more accumulating snowfall in the interior valleys for Saturday into the afternoon hours as well. So we're not done with this storm. We're not even close to being done with this storm. Once this clears out, we've got even more rain expected for next week. But for this system, we've already seen over an inch of rain throughout much of the central coast. We have the potential for another inch of rain in the San Luis Obispo area, several inches of rain, up to about 2.5 inches of rain along our south coast. In those interiors, significantly more, with the potential of up to 5 inches more rain and snow in the interior valleys. So lots going on there. Looking at those snow expected totals, we are continuing to see a few more inches of snow expected in those interior valleys, significantly more, especially at those peaks. Several feet of snow is expected. This has already closed the grapevine, so we're seeing lots more traffic here on the central coast as well. We've already seen a flood advisory issued for the entirety of the central coast all the way through 10 a.m. this morning. We're expecting to see a whole lot more of this rain over the next couple of hours. Lots more watches, warnings, and advisories as well, and we're going to be seeing rain for today and tomorrow, then more rain through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, clearing out slightly by the later portion of next week. We've got lots more on the storm coming up right after this break.